Alright, y'all. Welcome back. It's your boy, Coach Tae, man. Coach Tae. You know what I'm saying? The son favorite coach, your girl favorite coach, everybody favorite coach, man. Everybody asks, like, how did you become a coach so young or whatever like that when you still could have been playing with the injury, everything like that, without the injury, whatever. But, so, like, the thing about that is, with my injuries, I never had a football injury until like that last final injury. That was major, and it just shook me up and just got me up out of Dodge. So I think the biggest one I had was probably like a hamstring. Well, no, it was my meniscus. Tore my meniscus in high school, and then college I didn't have anything. Oh, but then the turning point in my career was my sophomore year when I was at UWM, coaching at UWM or whatever like that. I ended up meeting Coach Tae Mom, and we went on a date. Like, we met in the fall. We was talking We was going on a date, and then that's when Bye Bye Man came out. And I was doing good that year, man. Like, before I found out I couldn't even play, me and Chicago, me and Chicago went that whole camp without nobody catching no pass on me. I went that whole camp without nobody catching pass. So that's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. It was like 4 weeks. It was like that whole month. Without nobody catching pass on me. You know what I'm saying? I had the corner. That stuff was in the bag. You know what I'm saying? It was whatever. I was just letting it get film and stuff like that. So when I realized that I couldn't play, whatever, talked to Coach Dave, and he just was like, yeah, you can't play, so you're the student coach. I'm just like, all right, boom. And I'm just like, go develop into that or whatever, like do that. But, man, we going to Bye Bye Man. We go see Bye Bye Man. And I'm driving, and I'm coming down 43 in Milwaukee, down Interstate 43, and I'm talking to Coach Tae mom, Paula. So I'm talking. I'm like, yeah, girl, nah. And it's a semi-truck in front of me, and they back door thing is open. They latches up. So, a pallet fall out. A pallet fall out in front of my car. I had a Chevy Cavalier, like a green Cavalier. It was like a 02, 03, a little small little thing. It fell out. And when I'm talking, she grabbed me and was like, Tay. So now we in the left lane. So now it's either like hit the wall median right here, go over the pallet, or come in the oncoming traffic. So I end up trying to like, boom. Essentially, I end up hitting the wall. Boom! Car ended up flipping. Like 3 lanes over. We landed on like the two wheels on the right. I was like, bam! But my whole front is cracked, like radiator fluid, engine, all that stuff is shot. Like it's leaks everywhere, like all the fluids and stuff everywhere. And Paula got knocked out when her head hit the dashboard. She out, and I was literally wide awake when I heard something in my head telling me, boy, if you close your eyes, you gonna die. You ain't gonna open them up no more. So I flipped, boom, and I'm just in the car like, boy, there ain't no way. Like, we literally flipped like left to right. We was right there by Locust where you come down and keep going northbound. So that happened. I'm trying to wake her up. She ain't getting up. So now I'm grabbing like her wallet and keys and everything like that. Like, get up. I think the car finna blow up. Like how they do in movies. I'm grabbing her, grabbing her. And then the lady put over. I saw everything. I still don't remember this lady's face. It feel like this lady was like an angel or something. I don't know where the lady went. I don't remember the lady's face. I don't remember her name. I just know she was a young white girl that was like our age. So I was like 19. She had to be like our age. She was young. She had like a black little small SUV or something, like a Santa Fe or Explorer or something. Like, it was something small. And put Paula in the thing, and the police came, and they was like, was you drinking, or what happened? And I'm telling them what happened. They was like, was you drinking? Was you high? I'm like, officer, I don't smoke like liquor. And then I was like still a little in shape. So but I don't smoke and drink. Like, it was 2 officers and his partner like, bro, you tripping. Like, dude over here, like, making it like I'm intoxicated. Why nobody intoxicated? I don't even drink or smoke. What is you, bro? So I want to talk to dude. Let me talk to dude. So then I'm talking to the officer, and they like, yeah, your girlfriend and girlfriend. Boy, no, they not. But about no, boy, that's why I'm one of them. But I know, no, this ain't shorty, don't. So I called, mind you, Paula is Jamaican, right? So that made Coach Tae Jamaican. Y'all should have seen it. Coach Tae had on a damn Jamaican outfit. That's but the man, I called Paula moms or whatever, because they called the ambulance since like we wasn't like married or whatever. I couldn't ride the ambulance with her, so I called Cago. Cago at a UWN party. He finna lead the party and like come to the hospital. I'm like, no, you good. My mama ended up coming to get me and took me to the hospital that Paula was at, and she keeps saying like, no. So before that happened, I called Paula mama. And y'all know Jamaicans, they talk backwards a little bit. They speak like broken English, like the patois, whatever, like that stuff is. So I call Paula Baba. I call Paula Baba and see, good night, hello, and might be a Paula just got a car accident, see. You said me not, boy, I don't want to talk to this lady. See, man, there's too much going on this. I don't want to talk to this lady. So I'm telling her sister, like, hey, man, look, can you get a phone to Tanya or something? So I'm telling her, man, look, me and Paula at the hospital. Me and Paula on her way to the hospital. Meet us up there. We just got in a car accident. So she ended up going to the hospital. Tanya, she got a real bad accent too, but Tanya can speak, like, English. She can speak English and understand. So so then, boom, Chicago was finna slide. I'm like, no, you at a party, go do you. And this whole time, I'm like running, like before that happened, I'm like going through traffic with like Paula stuff. Like cars coming, we going, like the lady parked, so we gonna enter oncoming traffic. Cause the car like spent around to some crazy stuff. So like I'm running through traffic trying to get to the car and stuff back to Paula. It felt like an action movie. And my adrenaline just fight or flight. I'm like, boy, I need to get moving. My mom like, you need to get checked out, you need to get checked out, you need to get checked out, I ended up going to the hospital. I ended up going get checked out. I ended up getting a check or whatever, getting a CAT scan or MRI, whatever they call. Paula in a whole nother room, I'm in a whole nother room. And it's like 1 in the morning. It's like 1 or 2 in the morning or something like that. We didn't leave the hospital until like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Did it, they found out I had fractured my knee, right on the knee. I had fractured my knee. And she was like, yeah, I'm like, so she was like, yeah, you gotta get the medicine like $800. I had the military insurance from my mom or whatever, like it works while I'm in school, but I wasn't in school, I was just coaching, so I had to pay out of pocket for it or whatever like that. It's only active during school, so that's how you get your insurance while you're playing or whatever. So I ended up having to pay out of pocket. Shout out to my mama for making that happen. So I ended up having to take a shot in my stomach for like 3 months or 2 months or something like that. 5:30 in the morning, 5 at night, 5:30 at night. And it was like some big needles, like some real big needles. And I had to put the alcohol pellet right there in the stomach, like 2 times a day. Man, that was one of the lowest points. That was one of the lowest points of my life, man. That was one of the lowest points in my life. Like I was on crutches. Man. I was just laying on the living room couch feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, this is it. Like, cause I wasn't a big football player. I was small my whole life. Like I got big when I started having kids or whatever like that. So, just being like that, man. And then I was fast and explosive, but I wasn't like a burner or nothing. Like a 4.5 40. Somewhere around there, like 4.5, 4.6. And in JUCO, my fastest 40 was a 4.5. And that was with a slip and fall. That was with a slip. So it would have been somewhere with some 4.4 on there. I had them skates. Don't get it twisted. I pulled up. Ask my teammates. I pull off on somebody. Hey, ask him. I'll take off. I'm pulling smooth off, straight line. When the stuff get down, I'm running out of bounds. I was telling you, I'm finding that sideline. So, man. That was like a real bad time. And I was going to MATC. And I'm just walking around on crutches. But I was getting a lot of girls though, because I'd have been, I'm like, yeah. But then, the blessing in that night, and my mama left, Paula was on the medication. She high, walking around the hospital, walking like from my room to her room and stuff, just like smiling. The medicine got her doped up because she like something happened with her jaw where she couldn't eat, so she had to do like liquids or something. It was bad, like, and she's so small, she was like 100 pounds, so she's like all that was messed up. And doctor was like, well, we can make some mom leave, but she was like, yeah, she's pregnant. I'm like, that's how we literally found out Paula was pregnant with Tae. She was like 2 or 3. But that happened in like the end of January. And we found out like it was like January 28th or something like that. And we found out. And me and Paula's birthday was like November. So me and Paula was literally talking for like, it's like at the end of November. So me and Paula was probably talking for like 2 months. 2, 3 months. Like 2 months and some change. Almost 3 months when we found out she was pregnant. And yeah, man. So now I'm just going through all that stuff. I'm thinking about football. I'm trying to work my way back. Me being me, I go through the stuff, stabbing myself in the stomach. I'm just so tired of it because the needle was like so big, man. I'm just hitting myself, and spring ball come around. I'm like, I'm a machine. They can't hurt me. Da 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 da. Come to practice, man. I'm getting routed. I'm talking about I can't get out of hitches. I'm backpedaling. I'm trying to get out of my break. And I come down the break, I'm just a step slow. I'm not as fast. I'm getting, like, I wasn't getting burnt, but I'm just like, guys who, like, legit, like, run, like, that I'm way better than, like, 5 flats, like, 5 threes or whatever. It's like, pulling out for me, like, and that's when I'm just like, it was hard. It was hard, man, because, and the thing about that is that I had to develop. I think that's when I started getting into my bag even more as far as IQ. I had to develop more IQ because I couldn't rely on athleticism so much. And I had to start just putting myself in spots. And that's how I had to start understanding routes, understanding stuff in one-on-ones from the DB point of view. And that's how my IQ built up, which essentially lets me becoming like a coach. So, and I wasn't a big weight room guy. Coach Moses will tell you, he used to go to coaching clinics out in Notre Dame, and he would be like, you know what's different? What's the difference between you and this corner in Notre Dame or whatever like that? And I'm like, he got Notre Dame, and I'm at a JUCO or I'm at the crib. He lift weights. Because in my head, I always think weights make you slow. That's why I stayed away from weights. I always felt like you get too big, you can't be able to run, move, but I didn't know that it was the total opposite. Like, and it enhances everything, but he just kept saying, you gotta get away from, gotta get away from, gotta get away from. Like, even in JUCO, I'd be in the weight room, but I was more so just speed training, like doing my K-bands. I never worried about the weight room because I was so much faster and I was being used. I would never have to get hit until the day the speed got cut away from me. It's like being one of the basketball players and like how they said Kobe was ahead of the time because he always developed the fadeaway game, the mid-range game, the back to the basket before he lost his athleticism and everything. So now when it went away, he just transitioned instead of you just relying on just having bounce and stuff like that. Now you can't do nothing but just dunk. You ain't got no jumper, no fadeaway, nothing. So when that left, I didn't have nothing else in my arsenal. I waited until it happened for me to become more disciplined. So essentially, I ended up like becoming like a zone corner because I couldn't just turn and run and be physical up front because if I get beat, it's over with. I can't move lateral and stuff no more. Like it was just bad. And he always used to drill it like, you gotta get away, because it's nothing. Like you can be doing this and this. Like you can be up here with these guys, you can be doing this, but you gotta get away from it. And I'm like, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Like I thought like your hand. I don't know what it was, man. So when I went through that situation with my knee, and I had to break down that practice, but I was getting into it with my teammates. I was like crying, bro. Like I literally drove like to Chicago to the spot to his dorm. I'm telling Chicago like, bro, this might be it. Like, bro, I ain't got it. I ain't got it no more. Like this, I don't have it, bro. I'm getting work. Like I don't have it, bro. And it was just bad, man. Like it was just bad, man. So then once I left UWM, like some years had passed. So now I'm going back to running back because now I got weight on me. I'm like 215. I went from like 180 to 215. It was mostly baby fat. I put on all the weight. Paula only put on like 20 pounds when she got pregnant. I put on all the weight. I went from like 180 to 215. You know what I'm saying? 210. So I started playing running back. I had a little bit of stuff from JUCO that I sent some colleges, like Tabor College. My boy Cricket put me on with in Tabor College, the NAIA in Kansas, and then WLC in Milwaukee. And I ended up choosing WLC because me and Paula was still together. So I'm like, I got Coach Tae now, so I'm like, I can parent while playing football. We broke up and all that stuff happened. So now I'm at WLC playing running back. I'm still not as fast. I'm bigger, so not just I lost all the weight. I went from 215 to 190 going into camp. So now I'm bigger. Now I'm still like the same size I am now. Like I was bigger arms and everything. I just didn't have it on my stomach. Like you know, my teammates like, Tay, you're a unit, bro. Like you're a unit, bro. Like you can tell I had a kid. Like, I'm just dad bod. I'm just like big arms with like So going there, playing running back or whatever. I ended up leaving there. I had an NCAA case where a whole bunch of stuff happened. I had to wait and go through all that stuff because of some JUCO stuff in California. It was a bunch of stuff like that. So I ended up leaving that. I left the school early. And then the head and neck injury came from, I was playing, I actually ended up getting a contract to a Brazilian team to come play quarterback in DB. You had to play both ways over there. They wanted me to play quarterback in DB. And then Coach Moats was going to train me. He was going to come to Milwaukee and train me. And then I ended up going to make a team in the TPSFL, Trinity Spring Football League. They started West Coast and they expanded East Coast. And it was me and a bunch of college guys. Me and Chicago went to a tryout in Chicago. We ended up making that, so I said, forget the overseas football team. I ended up going to make the team there. The team ended up folding. Team folded. I was sick. So now, like, a whole bunch of us, me, Chicago was like Division I, Division II guys, a bunch of young guys. We already signed contracts. We did the title. We did the tax stuff, the I-9 or whatever like that. Everything, like physicals, everything, the equipment, all that. And then the league folded. And so then I ended up going to play this semi-pro game to go get some more tape. And I'm like, all right, this is going to be the last time you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows the last time you say this is going to be the last time, anytime you say this is going to be the last time, is when the worst stuff literally happens. I get in the arena game. I'm playing quarterback and all this other stuff because I'm just more athletic and younger than everybody. This is like years down the line now. I'm like 23. I end up going in the game. This is a halftime. I'm talking stuff. Oh, y'all suck. Then we up like 30 whatever, like to 0 or whatever. And I end up running the ball, and it's a zone read. I'm at running back. I get the ball, and I get in, and I'm finna take shuffle. All of a sudden, I just hear I just hear wind in my helmet. Like, and then it just went dark. I woke up, they had my chest and stuff off, my shoulder pads and stuff off, people breathing. I ain't gonna lie, somebody's breath was cracking. When I say, man, when you come into your senses, boy, one of y'all is busting. I'm going, boy, it smells, boy, who is I'm in the neck, they had me in the extendo joint. I can't even look. I'm trying to look over it. Man. They ended up getting me in the ambulance. My brothers ended up bringing me to the hospital. My boy Cool was in the ambulance with me. Cool, man, they need to slow this thing down, man. I swear to God. Hey, man, like my brother ain't back here with his neck, man. I swear to God. Like, Cool look like T-Pain. So we get to the hospital. The lady get to pressing on my thing. I can't feel it. I'm just like, I thought she get the panic. Like, he probably paralyzed and stuff. She feeling this. I couldn't feel it. My body wasn't shocked. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't feel it. Then everything started coming back. Still in the neck brace, and that's when y'all see in one of my TikTok videos where I was in the neck brace in my shirt, and I had my finger in my shirt and stuff was cut up and everything like that. Basically, I had a real bad concussion, and my spine is permanently like that. So when he slammed me, my head hit the wall in the grass, and it like folded over. My body folded over my neck, and that essentially led to me crunching like my spine. And I had real bad migraines, man. I was taking perks and everything. I had like real bad light sensitivity. I was sitting in the dark for a long time. Even now, that's why I can't see, because if you know your human body, your eyes is in the back of your head, and it's like a projector to go out. So that's why I can't see. Like, my players know, like, I watch film like this close. I'll be like this, like looking at the TV, like I can't see. Like, I can't even, like, even when I'm calling games, I can't see. Like, anything past, like, 5 yards, I'm trying to keep track in my head, like, what down do I ask the ref or something like that, or just kind of look up at the TV. You see me, I'm always looking up at the scoreboard and stuff, like, trying to see. I can't see that far. Like, and then, yeah, that situation happened. I never picked up a football again and played padded football. I played flag, but it didn't fill the void. So, yeah, that was that. And then I ended up finding out when I was in Colorado from the chiropractor that my left side is weaker than my right arm. And I got a hole in the left side of my skull that shuts down like the left side of so it makes it weaker. So he got to adjust it, and they trying to do open head surgery on me. They're not doing all that. But long story short, that's just the story time of when I knew that the game has left me and what was going through my head and my thoughts and feelings and everything towards. Now I'm just glad that I'm not paralyzed, man, because the lady was like, you 23 years old with a kid, like she talked to me like, you blessed to even be like walking away type deal, like, because like you could have been in a wheelchair at 23, and like, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for that. So sometimes you go through things and you don't understand why you go through it until you get to where you gotta go and you go through it, and you realize that it was for the greater good. Because had me not been going through that stuff, I'd probably still be chasing a football contract like guys my age and everything like that. Probably playing arena, trying to play arena, get contracts, anything like that. But God had a different path for me, and that's how I ended up getting here to being Coach Tae. So, man, I'm grateful for that. That's a little bit of help stuff to figure out with my head and everything like that, still my neck and all that stuff. So I'm going to get glasses, work my way back up in the gym and stuff like that. For now, just be doing my little at-home, little prison workout, the little dips and push-ups, get my little, you know what I'm saying, get my little swole on, stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's just story time with Coach Tae. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, come play for the boy. Coach Tae 2025, come play for me. Whether I'm a DC head coach, hopefully I get that head coach position. But just remember, if it was easy, everybody could do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else could do it. And take pride in what you do. Always take pride in what you do. Because you got to know you that dude. If you don't think you that person, ain't nobody else will. So just stay blessed. Keep grinding. Do your thing. Get your boy Coach Tae. Y'all stay safe out there.